It's Tuesday afternoon and a wonderful summer's day when Hanna comes to her room. Hanna spent the morning down by the ocean, skating and swimming together with Jenny. The time has already turned 2 o'clock and Hanna is in a hurry because she's going to meet Henry at the toy store on the corner. Hanna is often late, but it's actually not because she's careless. It's because she doesn't know how to tell the time properly. Hanna's clothes are dirty and she needs to get changed before she goes to meet Henry. Touch a piece of clothing and then on the correct place on Hanna to help her get dressed.
Boo! Stop tickling me. Don't touch me, touch all the other things you can find in the story. Boo!
Hanna is cruising down the street on her skateboard. She's thinking about how she and Henry are soon going to be helping Hanna's aunt to build a robot. Just as she is cruising by the square, her thoughts are interrupted with a bang. A truck has accidentally backed right into Gardener Taylor's incredible colour-coded fruit cart. All the fruit has crashed to the ground in one big messy pile. The truck driver and Gardener Taylor are shouting at each other, saying things you're not supposed to say. But they calm down when Hanna arrives. "Hello, Hanna," says Gardener Taylor, looking dismayed. "Look at what truck driver Chuck has done to my cart. Would you be so kind to help me pick up all the fruit again? If you help me, you can take some fruit with you for the trouble." Hanna, who is hugely fond of peaches, is happy to help out and forgets for a moment that she is already late to meet Henry. Help Hanna to put the fruit back in the right place. Touch a fruit and then on the correct basket. Green lime. Purple plum. Green lime. Pink lychee. Pink dragon fruit. Yellow lemon. Red strawberry. When Hanna has put the last fruit back, she remembers Henry, who by now must be wondering where she is. She jumps on her skateboard and waves goodbye to Gardener Taylor. In her haste, Hanna forgets to take some fruit with her. She doesn't hear Gardener Taylor calling after her as she's swooping along the street to go and meet Henry. When Hannah arrives at the toy store on the corner, she finds Henry standing on his hands, leaning against the wall. "So it's finally time to show up," he says to Hannah. "I've been waiting and waiting, and finally I didn't feel like waiting in a usual way any longer. So I waited upside down instead. But now that you are here, I can turn the world the right way round again." Henry jumps to his feet, and they both start laughing. Hannah's aunt's backyard teems with all kinds of robots. Big and small, short and tall. When Hannah's aunt spots Hanna and Henry, she calls out, "There you are!" Then she tells a robot that she calls Wardrobot to fetch something. Soon after, Wardrobot turns up with 2 colourful overalls. "Put these on," says Hannah's aunt, "and you won't have to worry if you get dirty when we build and mess around." When they have put the overalls on, another robot turns up and says, "Hello, my name is Sam. That is my name because I sort all material." He tells them that the stuff-finding robots have just arrived back with lots of new things to sort. "Can you help Sam to sort all the things?" asks Hannah's aunt. "And maybe you will find some nice parts for the robot at the same time." Help Sam to sort the things. Touch the thing that doesn't belong. While Hanna, Henry and Sam have sorted all the things that the Stuff Finder robots have found, Hannah's aunt has pulled out a lot of boxes with different parts to build a robot with. There is a box with lamps, a box with lots of cables, and another box filled with tools. "How wonderful that you are already done sorting," says Hannah's aunt. "Now we can get started on building the robot. If we get ready today, we can deliver the robot tonight, and it will be able to water all the fruits in the fruit garden. Then all the fruit will grow and thrive in the warm summer weather. Help Hanna and Henry to build the robot. Touch a part to build the robot." When the last bolt has been put into place, Spocknick buzzes in on his flatbed moped. Hannibal the hamster is sitting in the handlebar basket and is looking a bit grumpy. Spocknick explains that Hannibal accidentally got a honeybee in his mouth on the way here. Hannibal was quick to spit it out, but the honeybee must have stung him. Hannah's aunt calls over a robot named Frosty. Frosty hovers over to Hannibal and gives him a popsicle. Hanna and Henry get a popsicle each too. Hannibal already looks more cheerful and happy. "Look at the wonderful robot we have built," says Hanna to Spocknick. "Hold on and I will turn it on," says Henry, and pushes the start button. But nothing happens. The robot is dead as a doornail. "Wow, what a nice robot," says Spocknick. "But I see that you have forgotten to put in a robot heart. What is a robot heart?" asks Hanna. "Well, I'm going to tell you," says Spocknick. "Just as humans need a heart, robots need a robot heart. It makes the robot work." "I have a robot heart in the toy store." "I'll be back," shouts Spocknick as he whooshes away on his moped. On the way to the toy store, Hannibal is using the popsicle stick to keep off any unwanted honeybees or other insects that might turn up all of a sudden. Spocknick grabs a key that he has hanging on a chain around his neck. He opens up the secret chest in the toy store and says, "Hearts are red, bolts are blue. Come, little heart, the robot you start." "Let's see if we can get the robot to wake up," shouts Spocknick when he rolls into the backyard on his flatbed moped. Then he opens up a hatch on the chest of the robot and puts the heart in place. He pushes the start button and the robot starts to blink and make noises. All of a sudden it says, "Hello, my name is..." "What is my name?" Both Hanna and Henry each call out a name to the robot. Henry calls out, "Molly," and Hanna calls out, "Max." The robot beeps and then says, "Hi, my name is Molly Max. How can I be of service?" Hanna's aunt tells them that they now have to program the robot in order for it to know what to do. She picks out a gizmo that looks like a remote control with lots of switches, buttons and lamps on it. Help Hanna and Henry to program the robot. When the lamp in the middle lights up, push the matching colored button to program the robot. Pink. Yellow. Pink. The robot is now ready for delivery and is loaded on the flatbed moped. "See you at the fruit garden," says Spocknick and drives away. It has already turned to evening when Hanna, Henry and Hannah's aunt arrive at Gardener Taylor's fruit garden, but it is still bright and warm outside. Gardener Taylor is really happy with his new robot, Molly Max. Molly Max looks happy watering all the nice fruit trees and bushes. As the sun sets over Lillville, Hanna and Henri skip round the fruit garden. They're munching peaches that Hanna has been given as a reward for helping Gardener Taylor to sort out all the fruit at the square earlier. What a fun and wonderful day it has been, think Hanna and Henri.
Again!